Hi, thanks for calling. Yeah, we'll be there in about 45 minutes.
What? No, that's way too long. He'll be dead by then.
Really? What kind of injury does he have exactly?
His arm got bitten off by a shark. Like, he doesn't have one of his arms right now.
Dang, the classic shark attack, eh?
Yeah, so kind of a big deal. Can you get here any quicker than that?
I don't know, man. There's like a lot of traffic right now.
Don't you guys have big lights to get people out of the way on the ambulance?
I mean, technically, yeah, but they're sort of out of batteries right now.
Anyway,
my phone was at like 4%.
That doesn't matter right now.
so-
What do you want me to do with him before you get here? Because I feel like if I just leave him alone, he's gonna die.
Yeah, so I'd probably just cheer him up, keep him in a good mood, make sure he doesn't die. But
What?
I gotta go.
That makes
so
no
see you
sense.
later.
How is that supposed to help at all? Hello? Hi, sir. I'm a lifeguard here.
Yeah, I heard the shark got me.
Yeah. I see you have a little bit of like a Bucky Barnes situation going on. No. Okay. I just called 911 and they said they're on their way, but I should just stay here to like cheer you up, I guess. Well, let's look at the pros and cons, of your arm there.
Sure. I guess we could.
You lost your arm, but there are some positives to that, right? I could think of some. You'd be really good at, like, if you ever if you ever wanted to become a felon, right? You could do that because the police can't really handcuff you because you only have one arm, right? So you'd be, that's a plus.
How is that supposed to make me feel better?
Okay. No. Well, there are other positives, right? Like, your kids won't have, like, your kids will have both of their arms, right? They'll be waving around, giving people high fives left and right, not just left, because that's how genetics works, right? Just because you have one arm doesn't mean your kids will have one arm. They'll have two arms because that's how it works.
I'm actually infertile.
Oh.
So I can't have kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How did that happen, if I may ask?
Yeah, my parents, when they wanted to get the dog neutered,
Yeah.
there was like a little bit of a mix-up. The dog
Okay.
didn't even get neutered. So now there's just a bunch of little puppies running around. I mean, I guess they're cute, but there's still a lot of them.
Well, at least, right, the puppies, they can't jump on your arm anymore because you don't have one. Okay.
Are you trying to be funny or something?
You'd be a really good zombie in The Walking Dead if you ever thought about auditioning. No. Okay, look, sir, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like you're really not helping at all. Like I get they're trying, but like it's not cheering me up. Do you see a look on my face?
Yeah, that was sort of out of pocket. I'm sorry about that, sir. I'm not really doing a great job, I guess. I can't really think of any positives about losing your arm. You probably can't write anymore. Can't ride a bike, I guess, unless you're really good at that. I know it just seems like such a downer for you to lose one of your arms, and I can't really think of anything good that comes out of it, so I guess I'm just sorry, and we'll just wait for the EMTs.
No, it's fine. I get it. There's nothing really good about this situation. Nothing I can really do. Well, I guess I could still do pull-ups.
Morning, everyone. It is officially Wednesday. Wednesday is my favorite exercise routine. It's something I like to call trick day. When I first started calisthenics back in January, every single day of exercise was trick day. So I had trick day 3 to 4 times a week, and it was amazing. Trick day is not in your normal everyday 5-day split. It's sort of like a rest day or recovery day, but not really. Now, if you've watched my Monday and Tuesday time capsules, which if you haven't, go watch them. They're located conveniently on the tube, YouTube that is. If you go on the other tube, you'll be doing some very different exercises. My usual exercise consists of 10 exercises and 2 rounds. Today it's a little bit different. I'm going to be practicing all my tricks. So it's going to be around 5 tricks, only 1 round though. Today's really about refining the techniques of all those tricks. During trick day, I always like to get the day started with a backflip. So here we go. Oh my god. First one's always a little sloppy. There we go. Of course, before I go to the park and get trick day started, you guys already know the drill. It is stretching and pull-ups, and then after I'm done doing that, I'll see you guys at the park. Welcome to the park, everybody. As usual, I have the list of tricks on this piece of paper. However, something that's a little bit different is that normally I like to warm up with 300 skips on my jump rope. However, since it's trick day, instead we're going to be doing some jump rope tricks. So I'm a little bit excited for that, and let's get trick.
All right, guys, so that was exercise. Trick day is, again, super fun, as I'm sure you guys can tell. I actually want to show you guys my shower routine. Now, when I think of shower routine, I immediately think of Chris. However, since I'm a good Catholic boy, you can imagine that my shower routine is going to be a little bit different. My shower routine is probably a little bit more productive, while Christian Gray's and Anastasia Steele's shower routine is probably a little bit more reproductive. So every time before I shower, I always do 40 jump squats. The reason for this is that during freshman year, I realized that my quads needed a little bit of work, so I decided to do 30 squats every time before I shower. Eventually, that worked its way up to 40 jump squats. So let's go ahead and do those. So keep in mind that I actually do these in the bathroom, not outside. So mom and dad, if you're watching this and I'm in the shower and you hear a bunch of noises, that's what I'm doing. The second and final part of my shower routine is 160 calf bounces. It started off as calf raises, but eventually it worked its way to bounces. I usually do these inside the shower. So you know how when you turn the shower on, it's a little bit like cold. There's like cold water coming out for like 1 to 2 minutes before the hot water comes out. I like to stand directly under the shower head before it turns on, and then once I turn it on and the cold water hits me from the top, that's when I do these calf bounces. And it started before as just doing it for like 60 calf raises under the cold water, but eventually it grew its way to 160 under the cold water. One thing I want to highlight about the calf bounces is the cold water aspect of it. So the audio cut out here and it's giving me Adobe Premiere Rush flashbacks, but basically what I was saying is that instead of letting the cold water run and then jumping into the hot water after, you should do your imaginary jump rope under the cold water because it's a good mental exercise. It's sort of like you need to go into the cold water in order to earn the hot water, if that makes sense. And the hot water just feels better after the cold water. So always do your 160 calf bounces underneath the cold water. Hello everyone and welcome to the kitchen. The shower was absolutely wonderful. Thank you for asking. Today we will be making some French toast. Now I could go to Bill's Cafe across the street and order myself a wonderful French toast, but as we all know, food is like babies. Making your own is always way more fun than having somebody else make it for you. French toast has always been my favorite food, or one of my favorite foods, ever since I was little, because my Lolo and Lola would always make me French toast and bring it up the stairs to me and give me a little breakfast in bed. I was really spoiled. French toast is and always will be the key to my heart, and also the key to making my heart stop because it is very unhealthy for you. So today we're making low-calorie French toast. I'm going to be using this thick sliced brioche bread. You can get this at Sprouts. Some liquid egg whites, some vanilla, some cinnamon, and some granulated sugar. This is actually not my recipe, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. It is Greg Doucette's recipe for anabolic French toast. But anyway, let's get this French toast cooking, and let's get a cooking montage started.
right, the French toast is done. Here it is. Macros on the screen. One serving is 3 slices, and I usually only eat 2 slices because I usually have this with eggs or something. But anyways, one serving should be around 460 calories or so. And then I put cantaloupe and blueberries onto the French toast. Of course, you also gotta have your syrup. I'm not a psychopath. I don't have French toast without syrup. This one is 100 calories for 2 tablespoons. There's no way I'm having 2 tablespoons, so a little bit of syrup will not hurt me. This is definitely a much more macro-friendly French toast. It has a lot more protein and a lot fewer calories. So definitely can eat this if you're on a diet or trying to lose weight. All right, I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you guys in the next bit. I forgot to say, with all the toppings, I usually put like Greek yogurt and fruit on here, but with all the toppings, it should be around 500 calories. So if your goal is to have like a 500 calorie breakfast or 500 calorie meals, this one definitely works. It's not too much under. It should be good. So since this time capsule is about staying healthy, I thought I'd share with you guys one of the healthiest habits you could ever do for yourself, and that is of course setting goals. In 8th grade, my teacher went over the SMART acronym with me. SMART stands for specific, measurable, action, relevant, and time-bound. The 5 qualities needed to have a good goal. So there are all kinds of different goals. They're academic, athletic, fitness and health, music, all kinds of different goals. But today I thought I'd share with you guys some of my goals for endurance. I've already completed one of these goals. There are 6 of them. So I'm gonna read them to you and try to see which one you think I've completed so far. So we have 100 push-ups without stopping, 50 consecutive pull-ups, 1 mile of bear crawling, 10 miles of running in under 90 minutes, running a marathon, and finally swimming a mile in under 40 minutes. Now, which one do you think I've completed? All right, have you got your answer? All right, if you said 50 pull-ups consecutively, then you'd be correct. I did 50 pull-ups when I was 15 years old. Now, 50 pull-ups is of course a lot of pull-ups to do consecutively, but I believe that if you have a good enough plan and if you do it at the right time, you can complete any goal that you wish. So for this specific goal of doing 50 pull-ups when I was 15, I actually did 54, I had a really good plan. And that was waking up every morning and then doing 30 pull-ups immediately. Then after I brushed my teeth, I would do 1 set of 20. Then before lunch, I'd do 1 set of 15. After lunch, another set of 15. In the afternoon, I'd do 10 pull-ups and then wait 30 to 45 minutes, do another set of 10. And then right before bed, I would do a set of 6. So quite an intense plan for an intense goal. The second part of this goal was, of course, getting the time correct. I knew that I needed to be between 100 and 130 pounds in order to do this goal. And when I was 15, I was 112 pounds. So I absolutely crushed it. Anything heavier than that is just incredibly hard because pull-ups are a relative strength sort of exercise. Doing 50 pull-ups at 115 pounds is like doing 20 pull-ups at 180 pounds. But that was 50 pull-ups. I tried doing the 1 mile bear crawl. I got really close. Well, not really. I did 1 lap, take a break, 1 lap, take a break, 1 lap, take a break. And I technically did do 1 mile of bear crawls, but I'm gonna save that one for when I could do 1 mile consecutively. So those were my endurance goals. Definitely set some goals for yourself if you haven't already. It is the most satisfying feeling when you finally get to cross one off the list. Best feeling in the world. But yeah, set up your goals, cross them off the list, and let me know how it goes. So just because you want to eat healthy, that does not mean that you can't have things like ice cream. This is Yasso. All of their ice cream bars are 100 calories or less. If you get the chocolate coated ones, those are like 150. So this is the chocolate chip cookie dough. So definitely give these a try. They're like I don't know, like $4 for a box of 4.
Alright guys, so that was trick day. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If there's anyone out there who is into exercise or trying to get into exercise, I highly recommend learning tricks as a part of your exercise. To me, it just makes it more addictive and enjoyable and really makes the time pass by and makes exercise seem like less of a chore. When I first started jump roping, I got really frustrated and bored with just the regular bunny hops, but once I figured out all the jump rope tricks, I had a much better time, and I was able to exercise for longer and have a lot more fun. Anyways, calories for the day are over there. That's calories in, otherwise known as food. Should be around 2,300. And exercise calories right there. I was a little bit light on the steps today. However, as long as my average for the week is around 10,000 steps, I should be golden. Also, if you're ever having trouble keeping a habit, tie it to something you do every day, such as brushing your teeth or taking a shower. My shower routine is probably the most sustainable of all the routines I do. I'm doing that for about 2.5 years. I got my legs nice and strong. Alright everybody, that is going to wrap up this Wednesday time capsule. If you're not future me and you enjoyed the video, definitely subscribe to this channel. Also be sure to look out for that Thursday time capsule, also known as leg day, and I will see you guys later.